Hi everyone, and welcome to How Our Garden Grows. In this video, we're going to talk about seed starting onions, and we're going to be doing them from seed. And just wanted to open with this because these were onions I sowed about 2.5 or so months ago, and they're looking great. These are onions, and over here are the American flag leeks. And you can just take a look at the really nice growth in there. Each one of these is a leek and an onion. And the reason you do this, you can overseed it in a very small space. And when they get to about this point, then they're ready to be transplanted outside. And so you would divide this up, and I'll actually make a video. I'll show you how I do that when I get them outside. Might even do it. These were grown for pots because it's still too cold outside in my area. So I'm going to actually take these and transplant them into a pot that I can move in and outside. So it'll be really nice because it'll be the first plants really for 2022. Let's get to planting. All right, so we're going to start with the red burgundy, and you can see that I've got that labeled with the date down there. And these are what the seeds look like. All of your allium seeds are going to look very similar. They're going to be kind of this black charcoaly looking kind of substance. But you can overseed, and that's basically what we're going to do here. All of the allium seeds are about 1/4 of an inch. A lot of the seed packs you're going to see anywhere between 1/8 of an inch to 1/2 of an inch. Really, 1/4 of an inch is pretty standard for these type of seeds. So you can see I've got them down here, and all we're going to do is we're going to take a nice layer of the seed starting mix, pre-moistened, of course. I'm going to pack that on top and get the stick out of there. All right, we're just going to place it in there perfectly. Pat that down. You want a nice firm base for these seeds to take off. I mean, they're all going to kind of bunch up. So you want to make sure this is packed down nicely. I'm going to take a little bit of water. I've got my watering can here. And just kind of water it in. And I like to, because sometimes things can splash around a little bit in newer mix. See how it kind of washes up a little bit? Just kind of lightly pat that down. And this should be fine. I mean, that's a perfect start for these. I'm going to do several varieties. I've got sweet Spanish, that's going to be one. I've got Figaro variety, which is more of a shallot kind of variety, or another small type of onion variety. And then I have Patterson onions, which I've been growing a lot. I'm going to do another variety, Black Talon, this year. Both are long day storage type onions. So I want to make it so that I'm growing crops that I can store a lot into the winter and make some delicious type of recipes in the wintertime when the produce is light as opposed to the summertime. So that's pretty much it with onions. As you can see, I deeply sowed it with crystal white wax. There's about 20-30 onions in here. So you can pack a lot of different onions. And in transplanting, these 20-30 onions will become nice sized bulbs when you transplant them. The reason why you would do this is if you've ever bought onion starts, basically seed sets or onion bunches from the store, they can be quite costly as well. You could end up paying, $5 or $6 for a bunch of these onion sets, and you're growing these for essentially pennies. 20-30 seeds wasn't even really a full pack of these seed sets, and these packs were about, I don't know, a couple of dollars a piece. So not very expensive, very easy to do. So I highly suggest you give it a try. Please, again, like and subscribe if you like the videos. Follow me, and we'll go ahead and look at how we transplant these. Get started early. You can save a lot of money if you get started and you plan ahead. And pretty easy to do in either seed cells, or I like these cups because you get a little bit more depth. So again, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and check out our other YouTube videos. Thanks again.